Hey, what's going on, socialites? Carlos here. Carlos Gill TV is day 2 of 365. I'm getting ready to head into work this morning, but I wanted to make this video just real quick, 3 to 5 minutes, make it real short and sweet in an attempt to drop a new vlog every single day between now and the end of the year. So a lot of you have been asking me, what are my personal and professional New Year's resolutions?
Happy New Year!
And unlike in years past where I would create this laundry list of resolutions, I have one big resolution that's going to require a lot of my time and effort, and that is pushing out a new piece of content every single day. I think that throughout 2015, the more content that you provide, the greater it's going to increase your reach in social and digital media. And what I'm talking about in terms of pushing out content, it's not like the fancy aesthetics that you see a brand do, but it's stuff like this. It's vlogging to try to provide as much value as possible. It is blogging, whether it be on websites like Social Media Today or Medium or LinkedIn, dropping a podcast here or there, doing my weekly show on YouTube, just pushing out as much content as possible that I'm able to educate, inspire, and really raise awareness for. So that's my New Year's resolutions. What is your New Year's resolution? Shoot me a tweet at CarlosGill83 and let me know.
Happy New Year!
So switching gears, let's talk about Allstate for a second. I was on Facebook last night while I was watching the college football playoffs, which, by the way, I think the playoff system should be expanded from 4 teams to 8. But I was on Facebook and I saw this commercial, or the sponsored post that came through as a commercial from Allstate around social media being a factor that leads to people's houses getting broken into. And essentially, it was a really cheesy sales pitch. Shortly thereafter, I saw a post come through from a friend of mine on Facebook. He's a social media influencer. His name's Jason Falls. Great guy. Really recommend that you follow him. And Jason was talking about the fact that there's no hard evidence out there to prove that social media leads to people's houses getting broken into, even though Allstate was really using this spot as a way to really put fear into the minds and the hearts of people that you really shouldn't be openly having dialogue and expressing when you're going to be away from your home, because there are burglars out there that are looking for this to then break into your home, steal your stuff, and then sell it. Obviously, it's a way for Allstate to sell their homeowners insurance. Obviously, it's a way for them to go ahead and make the tie between something that's really popular, which is social media, and what people do nowadays, which is post shit on Facebook and on Twitter, and then go ahead and use as a way to sell their product. I started doing a little bit of investigation myself after I saw Jason Falls' post, which led me to see a Mashable article, which then led me to see that Allstate has created this fictitious character around Mayhem, which is the actor that was in the spot, which I like the actor personally. I was a big fan of his years ago in a show that he had called Oz on HBO. But here's the thing, people. People don't want to be engaged by brands or by logos or by fictitious personas. They want to be engaged by people. So how I would have taken a different twist or spin to this is start up a Twitter chat with an expert from Allstate. Hell, it could even be their community manager, if you will. But start up a Twitter chat. Do YouTube videos building awareness. Do short videos on Vine. But don't create this fictitious character that now is going to have this spot that's just instilling fear into people. And then you happen to be spending already a lot of money on a TV commercial. Now you're spending even more money antagonizing people on Facebook about it. And then the end game is you have people like me talking bad about you. You have influencers like Jason Falls out there that are sharing with their network your failed attempt at marketing. So that's just some real talk. No offense to the fine people at Allstate. I love your brand, love your product. But just to brands in general, make this the year that you become more human. Taking a page out of my good friend Brian Kramer's book, Human to Human. It's all about H to H. Not B2C, not B2B, but H to H. People are influenced and they're engaged by other people out there. And switching gears from Allstate and from Mayhem and H to H, let's talk about social media for a second. I'm seeing a lot of Facebook posts in different groups. I'm seeing posts on LinkedIn. I'm seeing different articles around social media platforms, which are the ones that you should be engaging with in 2015. I've got a very simple answer for you. Engage on the platform that gives you the most ROI.